So after I arrived here, I knew it was an essential act of leadership to hit the ground learning. I embarked on an entry process of sharing who I am as a person and a leader with students, parents, teachers, public officials, philanthropists, community organizations, and business leaders. And I listened and learned about their many experiences with the Hartford Public Schools. The notion of learning as strategy is an essential ingredient in any continuous improvement effort. And just like I'm learning about Hartford, the community, and our school system, people of all ages at all levels are also learning about me and about each other. Learning as strategy is imperative as we uncover our strengths and limitations, as we seek to deeply understand the stories of individual students and individual schools, and as we engage in collective work and refinement on our journey together. I also knew I needed to learn as quickly as possible. So I appointed a transition team of national, state, and local education experts to produce a report gathering the Hartford community's views on where we are, what is and isn't working in Hartford Public Schools, and what steps we need to take together to reach new levels of success. The transition report serves to shed light on the strengths and needs of the system, and it was a process steeped in learning, listening, engagement, and transparency. Characteristics that I hope will become hallmarks of my leadership here. Through my entry work, I wanted us to start the process of getting to know each other, to build relationships, in order to create the foundation for trust, an essential ingredient in any improvement effort. And while I shared my personal and professional story, I also had the opportunity to learn from our many stakeholders in this community, and I have loved hearing the many individual stories of your experiences with Hartford Public Schools that you shared with me in our conversations. So, these are the 5 areas of study. Our transition team split up into these groups, and the focus areas were on teaching and learning, our core business. They were on organizational culture and leadership, because leadership matters, and leaders create the conditions for success for everyone to do their best work in the system. Operational effectiveness and efficiency, because if our operations aren't running smoothly, we can't attend to our core business of teaching and learning. Equity and excellence, and in that category, I asked them to study our choice process and our experiences of students with special needs and our English language learners. And last, family and community engagement. I then tasked all 5 groups with several overall guiding questions that included looking for the strengths in each area and identifying how those strengths do create the conditions for success that lead to increased student performance, and surfacing the challenges in each area of focus along with ways these challenges get in the way of ensuring that every student in every school thrives. And finally, identifying opportunities and strategies for improvement that we believe will have the greatest impact in the short term and over time. And in order to accomplish this complex endeavor, the team connected with about 1,700 Hartford individuals in a massive outreach effort that included personal interviews, focus group meetings, community forums, surveys, a review of data, and dozens of documents. And the report, copies of which we have for you today, contains nearly 100 recommendations. I told the team, don't give me 50 recommendations, and so they gave me nearly 100. And although we have that, I have to say we emerged from this process with a sense that the Hartford Public Schools and the Hartford community have significant capacity to take on tough challenges and be successful.